darkness, the great equalizer, the one true void. It's where all pretenses are stripped away, leaving you exposed, alone, no comforting shapes to reassure you, just an endless black canvas guiding you to a moment of terror as you realize what you are really afraid of.
Eerie Aquarium has warned you. Subliminal haunting is our game.
You think you're afraid of the dark because you can't foresee what's ahead, but that's just the first lie you tell yourself. The real terror is not in the unknown. It's not even in what your mind summons when left to its own devices. It's a little darker than that. A bit more personal, I would say. Let's demonstrate in a safe environment. It's pitch black, but you're not alone here, not really. They're almost human, but not quite. You know they're not real, of course, but try convincing your pulse of that. The scary reality is still ahead. These are our friends. They convey a sense of discomfort to guide us away from here. They don't want you to persist in this quest because they know what's at the end of it, and they know how fragile you can be. But I think you would want to see this. Can you find your way through this place? You can try, but it's not the kind that lead anywhere you'd ever want to go. No, these environments twist into nothing, curling back on themselves like the memory of an old nightmare. You're caught in an endless ascent, or perhaps a descent. It doesn't matter. Up, down, sideways. The geometry of this place is a parody, a funhouse of impossible leads that defy all senses. But what did you expect? In the dark, the mind makes its own architecture, doesn't it? A perfect little prison of fear. Follow me a little further. It only takes a flicker of movement, and suddenly you could be surrounded by faces, horribly provocative, hovering, distorting. What if they're red, blood-streaked, with eyes hollowed out and mouths frozen in a silent, agonized scream? What if they're grotesque and pitiful, reduced to nothing but hollow, accusing stares? They aren't alive, but oh, how they watch you. Every twitch, every shiver, they drink it in, devour it, daring you to look away. But you can't look away, can you? Not from this. Not from the twisting, disjointed forms that float just beyond your rational reach. Not from the sensation that something is brushing against you. Soft, barely there, but unmistakable. It's the feeling of a presence you cannot identify. A chill that creeps along your spine and settles at the base of your skull. It's not the dark that makes you shiver. It's what you know is hiding within it. Are you putting it together already? We're almost there. Some of you will try to rationalize your fears at this stage. Just shadows, just tricks of the light that isn't even there. But the silence is too thick, too absolute. There are no whispers of reassurance, no faint hum of a world beyond. Just your own breath echoing back at you. A hollow reminder that you're weaved with this place by the thin thread of your own consciousness. But even that feels like a fragile clue, doesn't it? It's almost familiar, this grotesque dance, distorted beyond recognition. Is it you? Is this really you? Is it someone else? Here, in the pitch black, those questions lose their meaning. Here, you are nothing but a collection of anxieties stitched together by a thread of self-awareness. And so, we reach the end of the line. There's something wrong. Something in the eyes. The posture, the way the reflection seems to lean in just a little too closely. It's not the dark that's haunted you all this time. The real fear, the one that makes your heart hammer and your breath catch, is the realization that the darkness, however safe you believe the environment is, was never empty. It was always filled with you.